Hey there, everyone. It is Wednesday, April 29th, and I want to welcome you all to our snack break today. I'm Jen Stone with Source, and I'm going to give you all a quick orientation of the webinar tool itself before I introduce our lovely guest today. You're muted automatically, but that doesn't mean that we want to be the only ones doing the talking. You all have access to the live chat where you can send a message or questions to the entire group. If you're having trouble with the audio or viewing the presentation, you can check the box to send a message privately. You can test out the chat now by dropping in your favorite emoji. Let us know what you're snacking on. And feel free to chat in your questions anytime during the presentation. If we don't answer in real time, we'll be sure to cover it during our Q&As at the end of the presentation. And you can also adjust the ratio of the video to slides by dragging the black slider underneath the speaker video. And also, the recording of this webinar will be sent to you after we wrap up the live event. So if you miss anything or if you want to share with a friend, you can definitely do that. All right, now I'd like to introduce today's guest. We have Nicole Roethle from LightArt. Nicole is the rep for Washington and is going to be introducing some of their new spring collection. Nicole, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Jen, for having us.
Yeah, what are you snacking on?
I have today endangered species chocolate. It's a forest mint and dark chocolate, 72%. So that's my snack today.
That sounds delicious. I have Cheez-Its again because I'm in a Cheez-It phase during quarantine. It's rough. I can't seem to know.
I think I have some in my pantry too.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, should I get started then?
Yeah, if you want to take it away and tell us what you got.
Okay, so thanks everyone. I'm going to talk a little bit about LightArt and talk about the new collection and kind of run through some installation photos. Feel free to ask questions and, we'll give you some information at the end too. So what's new with LightArt? Well, what's new with me? We'll start off with that. So I am now working from home. I have two office managers because, one can't decide which one is better. So Calvin and Juniper are my office managers, and I now have a new assistant who is 4 months old. So that is what's new with me.
That's a lot.
It is, but it's fun. So our biggest topic this year that we're going to be kind of focusing on, especially if you watch like our Instagram channel or we post on Facebook and LinkedIn as well too. So sustainability is our big thing. We're launching a new program called Align with 3form and with LightArt because we are a 3form company. So recycle, reclaim, reuse, all big, huge things. Our light fixtures are being packaged in biodegradable packaging. We're using the 3form materials, so we have the 40% recycled content in it already. We've also rolled out, as part of our big, huge initiative, PVC-free power cords, as well as TGIC-free metal powder coating. Those are the two biggest things that you'll find on light fixtures that are really hard to get rid of. And we worked with local companies as well as national companies to be able to provide this for us. So this is a stocked thing now, which we're really excited about. We were also the first lighting company to get our Declare label, which is pretty big for companies. It takes years to get. And we actually have, I think it's just over 40 products that are now under this Declare label. So we're like really excited. We're working on putting even more into that. But again, it does take a while because you have to go through everything in order to get that Declare label. So how do we take our waste? So this is 3form's waste here. So as it cut panels, we're now chipping it into smaller pieces, and we bought an optical sorter so we can sort the colors separately from the clear and also remove, in 3form's materials, we have a lot of like fabrics and naturals like grasses and reeds and things like that. So we can separate all of that now. So once we have it separated, we're taking that this year and turning it into something beautiful. So here's just a quick little image showing what one amount of waste that we've taken and added a matte black to it. So we've actually colored it to make it into a fixture. So this is the amount of one pendant below it. And it took us about 2 years in development. We tested so many different things. We tested so many different ways of using our waste and how do we make it look amazing. So we tried different formulas. We tried different amounts. We've dropped colors into it. It was really cool to kind of watch the whole process. And you can see on, excuse me, the left-hand side in the background, there's a bunch of like models sitting on a shelf. Those were definitely all of our tests that we went through to check and see, is this going to work? And is our clients, our designers, our architects, you know, the end user is going to love this. And that's what we wanted to work really hard on. So this year we're launched the Coil collection. So this is reusing our waste, PVC-free cord, all that good stuff. There is a video. The video won't show on this slide, but if you want to watch the video, we can direct you there too. So classic pendant shapes, focusing on the geometry, kind of making it look like pottery or vases, you might notice. 7 pendant styles, matte white or matte black. Again, standard PVC-free cording and TGIC-free canopy and interior hub too. So we're kind of meeting those declare requirements before we go for the declare label. So we're really pushing for that. Here they are in the matte white, just kind of showing you some different groupings together of 5 of the 7 different styles. I just love them. They're so beautiful in person too. So all of our light fixtures come with a lamp, whether it be an LED screw-in like this one, or even our hardwired LEDs. So all of those come standard with our fixtures. If there's any changes to it, we can always have a conversation to make sure that that change is included. But this is kind of what we standardized. So mobile 9.5 watt LED A-style lamp, 3000 Kelvin. It has 800 lumens. Right now, we have a 6 to 8 week lead time on the new fixtures. That's mostly because we don't know how fast they're going to sell. And with all the stay at home and orders all over the place, we're kind of giving a little bit longer lead time. So as we ramp back up, we'll have the amount of lead time to cover that production. So, but if you have any questions about lead times, feel free to let me know. The next one I wanted to introduce is we do a lot of artistic pieces. And we do really big clouds really well. We've done like 4 foot in diameter, 8 foot in diameter. But we had a lot of interior designers asking for smaller versions. So we came up with 3 different sizes. And this is showing you 2 of them. So 3 different sizes, unlimited choice of materials. You can use any one of 3 forms, 250 colors. And this is just like their quick color chart. But they also have tons of fabrics as well that you can choose from. So the bluish gray one's actually a fabric. And we did a matte finish on it, which is really beautiful. So it's a really thin gauge. We built it so it can be hung and suspended off of one pendant assembly, which is nice because then it just can be attached to the junction box and you don't have to include any additional reinforcement to it. So they range from 12 inches in diameter all the way up to 36 in diameter that can hang off of one pendant assembly, which is really amazing. And great price points too. I love this one. This is the 3 forms color called Tea Berry. It's this beautiful kind of like mauve pink. It's got a little bit of purple in it. Looks great in person. We also showed this on the Interior Design magazine and one of their like ads in the columns too. So if you have one of those, go check it out and see it in person. It's really cool. just some new installs, just kind of showing you guys what we've been doing. So these are our slim rings for a office entryway done in our white color. So they're a 2" by 2" and we can do 2 foot all the way up to about 5 feet in diameter. And we also do large rings too, and we can kind of have fun with some of the materials. So I love this installation. It's here in Seattle. It's right on the corner in a lobby of a high-rise building. And this is just showing like our swept silver, our gilt gold, and our wizard color together. And I just love how it plays with all of their like furniture and like the rug and the artwork and just all the beautiful things that they've chosen for this space. We do drums and boxes. This is our IO collection inner outer. This one's showing our Marrakesh white, but we've done various sizes, various heights, black, gold, white, fabric, you name it, you can have fun with it. Also with that, we've introduced a lot of acoustics too. So what's a better way to incorporate acoustics into the light fixture so you get 2 in 1? We were pretty excited about this. We launched this last year, several different shapes. They all have a Sabin count of 0.85 to 1, which is really great, especially when we talk about open offices and we know that like a lot of the buildings have been going to like concrete and exposed ceilings and things like that. So here's a great way to introduce a light fixture and acoustics together that are really beautiful. So here are 3 boxes shown in a brown, an orange, and a yellow. And we have 15 different colors. So you can kind of see those colors here. These are all listed on our spec sheets as well to help you guys when specifying the fixtures. So you can just like check different boxes and make your spec number as well for these. Some other shapes, we do drums and a pendant. I just love this pendant, and it's such a modern fixture in such like a traditional style space, and I just think it's so beautiful. You can pair us with 3form materials too. So 3form does a lot of acoustic panels. So we've got acoustic panels on the side, as well as one of our light fixtures in the background. And I've got a little mini model of it. So kind of show you little mini model in the back, and then the acoustic version up front that hangs over the bar area too. So
I love that rich royal blue color too.
Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah. I love it. That one's called our Admiral color. So there we go. So pretty. But I feel like the hot new color right now is this like teal emerald color. Don't know if you guys can see that.
Yeah.
It's just like a really hot color right now, so go for it.
No.
Oh, great. I'm seeing that someone used it on a project. Awesome. Thank you. They're great fixtures. I love this one too. So this is mixing our static beam. This is a long lineal light fixture that we offer in a lit and unlit version. So you can, as you see, like the first one's lit and the next one's unlit. And then our echoes are in the background too. So you get all 3 colors, the red, the orange, and the yellow, and they kind of intermixed them all the way through. It's just such a happy space.
Cool.
Acoustic shades. We're seeing these a lot now, so we're offering them as well in large sizes, really low price points. We've been able to kind of help on low budget projects with these. And you can pick different colors inside and outside. So this one's showing our gray on the outside and white on the inside. And this one shows both of our grays, the dark gray, light gray, just in a kind of different location. I love this like wood trellis that they built. It's just such a cool space. This one's really cool too. So this is for a nonprofit called the Plywood People, and it's our trellis fixture. So easy to specify. These are two 2x3 grids. All of the pendants are 48 inches on center. And then we provide all the hardware and work with the electrician or GC to have them kind of install it together in kind of the pattern that you're looking for. They can be assembled in small pieces. We've done 2x2 grids. I've done a 1x1 grid. Is it possible to do custom fixtures? Yes, we do a lot of custom fixtures. If you have something in mind, feel free to reach out and we'll kind of help you with what you're looking for. But yeah, I just shipped one help that's 2 tiles by like 18 long. So I'm really excited to see that one once it gets installed. We've done customization to our standard fixtures. So this is our ring fixture. We know that there are site conditions that, we don't always get to pick. So this one, because of the beautiful wood ceiling, we actually had to put the drivers on top of the fixture as part of kind of how this space needed to interact with it. And they used it as their customer service. So it was signage, it was lighting, it was a ton of different things for them for this library. And it was like a historical building, so we couldn't do a lot to the ceiling. So we come up against those challenges a lot. Just let us know ahead of time so we can plan for some of these kind of modifications to our fixtures. We do a lot of mobiles too. So I love this one. It is butterflies in our dichroic material. So this was done for the Holocaust in the Children's Holocaust Museum in Texas. And what's kind of sad is that each butterfly represents a child, but they wanted this to kind of swarm up from the first floor to the third floor. And so just really cool to be able to do this for them and kind of create an art piece out of it and make it something really special. But we've done them in other colors. We've done them for different places. So I've got a pink one here, different colors. We've done flowers, bent leaves, airplanes, you name it. If you have an idea, we can definitely test it out and try it for your project too. This one's really cool. So this is kind of like an oval in 2 different red colors, which is really fun. And we can space them out on the cables too. So the cable starts at the top and runs down to the bottom, and they kind of did like 3 different groupings in it. This one's one of my favorites. So they just installed this one, and it was supposed to look like just kind of a rainbow going through the entire space, and then it hits the wall of the background and just kind of comes down the wall. So, and it's paired beautiful with this like green wall as well. So have fun. We can pair it with our light fixtures too. So I apologize, this one's not a professional shot, but it's just so cool to not show it, So again, this one had a site condition where we needed to provide a canopy, a custom canopy to fit the space, to hide the drivers for the lighting, and then all the mobiles attached to that as well. So we can customize all of that for you in-house. Using our chroma fixtures. So this is 4 different colors cut up, and it just looks like there's rain falling in the space, which is really beautiful. So how to work with LightArt. We'll fabricate it for you any way you want it. You can do a custom light or completely custom. We'll work with you to find a solution that fits your needs. You can start with a standard product, picture from our website, or something that you're really interested in, or we can go completely custom. You can send us your sketch of what you're thinking of, and we can kind of work through that. So real quick, for example, here's an existing fixture that the client really liked. They asked us to price it out to fit their space. And it ended up being about $35,000 based on the pieces that they were asking for. Unfortunately, it was too much for their budget. So they came back and asked us to revise it and what could we do to help them VE. We are always willing to kind of help find that middle ground or kind of find that piece for you guys. So we came up with, what if we just did ribbons? We took the lighting out, we kept their colors, and brought the pricing down to about $13,000 for this large space. And they agreed and purchased it. So here it is installed in their space. It is a Brazilian steakhouse, so they wanted this kind of red, fiery kind of tumbleweed going through. So, and that's it. And as Jen mentioned, she's going to throw up the link for how to connect you guys to us for samples and for my information on their website. So click on the source link and we'll get you started.
Nicole, thanks so much. Before we wrap up, drop any other questions that any of the audience might have in the chat, and I'll give you a minute to put those in. Just a reminder: tomorrow we'll be hosting Jeff Lang from Dell Tile, so tune in then. You can go to our events page at tothesource.com to register for those upcoming events and view any of the archive videos there. Well, thanks everyone. I think we're out of time, and it doesn't look like there's any questions.
Thank you.
This was great. Such gorgeous products.
Yes, thank you, Jen. Thank you for having me on, and thank you everyone for coming.
Thanks so much. Take care and happy snacking, everyone.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.